Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'm going to be playing another match in the Card Champions tournament. This is now the single elimination stage. This is the quarterfinals. There are 8 players who advance to this stage of the tournament. I'll be playing a Minionpawn, and it's going to be first to 2.5 wins. Oh, shoot. Disable viewing spectator chat. Alright. I'm championing Gear, and my opponent is championing Overlord, which we're going to play the first game with Overlord, second game with Gear, and the remaining games with both cards. Could be 1, 2, or 3 games, or 3, 5, or 4 or 5 games. So the problem here is there's no draw. That's the real problem. There's also Fountain, so hmm. Inheritance does not look particularly valuable. Playing with one recruiter seems correct. Or one overlord, and I'm thinking about opening overlord. Do I even want a silver with that overlord? I don't think so. I mean, if I see a turn 3, that's really good. If I see a turn 4, that's a little less good, but I mean, I'm probably going to have to buy a 3-cost card anyway. But maybe not. Maybe I can get to 4. I think it's worthwhile. Anyways, we're going to play with... maybe we should open... Do we want to open Amulet? I don't think so. We're going to play with Ill-Gotten Gains. Okay. If we draw... Yeah, we're not going to be able to buy a 4-cost. But we saw our Overlord turn 3, which is really good. Another Overlord, huh? I don't know about that. I'm thinking about silver. Like, I do believe in Fountain. So I don't think I want more trashing in the form of Amulet. Not now, at least. Yuck. This is maximally bad. And I don't think we could have predicted that this would have happened. This is unpredictable. It's pretty terrible. So I'm thinking about just playing this Overlord as a monument. And then I could inherit monument or something. It seems not crazy. We could also just buy expand. Pretty reasonable to Both of these options seem pretty reasonable to me. Trouble with expand is there are going to be some bad hands. Wow, it looks like I'll just get expand here. Alright, so our opponent has 2 overlords and an amulet. I think I still want ill-gotten gains. I'm trying to get those fountain points. So I want at least one. We do have a expand down there. Let's play this as a cartographer. Eight copper. Okay. Probably want to trash that curse. I think I'll get an amulet now. Maybe. Maybe an estate. Definitely going to be hitting our action limit, though. But we can always, like, recruit an ill-gotten gains or something. Yeah, my deck is probably just going to be getting worse and worse. Should have considered some other options. It's a very weird weird kind of game. Nah, maybe I should have gotten a second expand. If I have an opportunity, I'll get another expand. That's going to be the way I get provinces. Rebuys monument, or maybe Minionpawn has 2 monuments or something. Alright, we have 9 copper now. Yeah, like here. Here we could get another expand. I feel pretty good about that. Maybe it's just better to play this as a cartographer. Although maybe if there's no collision. Now let's get another expand. Guess we could like miser to like technically have the coppers. As an interesting approach one could take on this board. Here, I mean, we could get to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna play it. I think it's worthwhile. Now I have the fountain points. So what's the third pile? Not an obvious third pile. Could be a state. Let's see here. So we can... We could get an overlord. I think that's better than like taking 2 copper for a province. I just don't think that's very sustainable. We gotta like clean up our deck, and then getting a third expand, too much terminal. Now we could grab a copper here. That's kind of like a buffer copper in case we want to expand. I feel like maybe 1 copper is worth it. I mean, we're going to be able to gain copper later, right? I'll take a buffer copper. Just in case things get into a... I think our opponent's going for fountain now. What to get, what to get. Maybe duchy. I mean, if our opponent can get to 10 copper, that's going to be a big, big boost. Oh my. This is concerning. This is concerning. Could be Amulet. Could be Recruiter. I think I'll go with Amulet. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a close game. My opponent has at most one curse, and I have at most one curse. I don't know where that last curse belongs to, as it were. It's me, and I can't get rid of it. Yeah, we could lose here. I think we need to play this as Monument. Yeah, we are in trouble. Big trouble. Uh-oh. No expands. Maybe I lose here, but I have to take the risk, I think. Okay, yeah, we're fine. What a weird slog. So that's first game to us. That was our opponent's start. Okay, so now let's change our kingdom cards. Okay. We've got Platinum and Colony. That's nice. We do have plus buy as well. So we can draw with Hostelry, Margrave, also Seer, and then of course Gear. We're going to want to play with Lighthouse to protect against the Margrave attack, I believe. I don't really feel like we want to play with Alchemist. We want to get to Altar pretty quickly. Which I think... Probably Gear Silver. There's a lot of terminals that we want to be able to play. I do want a second gear, but getting it early... I mean, if we can avoid getting the silver, though, that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. So the gear options, like the possibilities there. We're likely to see gear on turn 3, and then we try to hit 6 on turn 4, and if we mess that up, we still get 5, and it's probably okay, except now we have 3 terminals, and maybe we've even bought a lighthouse on turn 3. Like, that would be the reason, right? We could just open lighthouse. That's not nearly as good at hitting 5. With Arena, though, that nudges me slightly. Ever so slightly. To double gear. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. Nice. Alright, pretty likely that we hit 6 here, and if we don't, we hit 5. Almost certainly. Certainly? Nice. Yeah, I'm going to play this hostelry. There's definitely an argument not to do that. Oh boy, our next turn is terrible. So next turn we have altar and gear and 3 copper. I don't mind getting a second lighthouse. So we could get hostelry and a horse here. And then grab Margrave Lighthouse next turn. Seer before Margrave. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna get myself a Margrave. I think I'll play Gear here. We've got 2 villages down there. And so we're probably not gonna like have it miss the shuffle or anything. Well, this is bad. Do I even want... What do I even want? I'd rather have another lighthouse, I think. But I also really want to trash an estate. Let's just get another lighthouse. We can turn it into an animal fair at some point, perhaps. Alright, we have a horse too. Um... Hmm. I don't think those arena points are very important. Not important enough not to set aside something good. Alright. Huh. Now I need to figure out how to get money. Right? We have... No, we have exactly enough to buy a platinum. That's probably fine. So let's just make sure, or do our best to draw our deck. Seer looks really good for that. Oh no. And our opponent does have a silver and a lighthouse, so they can get a platinum if they want. I could also gain and play Scepter, which seems really good if we have that option, because we can Scepter the altar, trash both of our remaining estates. Okay, no gain and play. Come on. don't think we're gonna set anything aside with our gear. Oh, maybe a horse. We can't do it. This freaking game. It's frustrating. I think we want a second Margrave now. This turn didn't work out so well. If we had actually seen our draw cards early, we would have been able to save some horses in our gear. That would have been great. But we did not get those kinds of draw. Do I want another lighthouse? That's a question. Alternatively, we could get 2 horses with those copper. Like, we probably don't need that next turn, but maybe. Maybe it's nice to have. Yeah, I don't think I want another lighthouse. A silver equivalent. I mean, it can be turned into an animal fair. But platinum is a lot more efficient than animal fair. I think I'll get another hostelry. After all, horses can also be turned into animal fair. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I have lots of coins. Just realized that. Uh, that dead turn set me back. It cost me at least a half turn. I feel like I'm probably behind now. I'm just way behind in trashing. I've trashed 2 copper. My opponent's trashed 3, and they still have a turn left. Or they can trash 1 or 2 more. Or a lot more. They could trash a lot more. Yeah, maybe silver's a good card. Because of Seer. I mean, platinum's also a really good card. I think my plan is I'm going to turn a lighthouse into an animal fair, buy another platinum, and then gain at least one hostelry, if there's any left. There is none left. Okay, whatever. Buys and gains a copper? What am I missing? I guess altar food? That's weird. Oh boy. Doesn't matter. Don't I have more seers? I don't even know. So I think I just have the 4 hostelries. So we can gain and play a scepter if we want. Hmm. We're in a bit of trouble. And Seer's a good card. Maybe there's a Seer down there. I don't even know. Yeah, let's get one more. Okay, we're going to play a lighthouse. We're going to... Yeah, we can just use one of the scepters. Alright, let's see here. We need to keep 2 copper to buy a platinum. That's fine, we can do that. Okay. So do we get 2 seers? I actually need to worry about piles. There are 15 coppers out there. Minus the 9 in the trash is 6, so our opponent just has 2 copper. They could trash things that are not copper to get even more gains. In terms of buy, they only have 3 buys right now. They have a lot of gains. Interesting. Oh, we can also just not trash a copper, right? Play a scepter at the end of our turn. To just get a kind of free gain. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. That won't work at all. Hmm. Okay. Our opponent has 3 scepters and can get more. That is a lot of gains. That is a lot of gains. Maybe I need to get a colony. I don't like it, but maybe I have to do it. Alright, what would that look like? That would look like, with the lighthouse and the platinum, we have 7. With the scepter for 2 coins, we have 9. So we need 2 copper. We can trash 1 with another altar to get a seer, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Alright. End actions. Discard. Scepter on altar. Trash for seer. Plus 2 coins. Colony, animal fair. We could dud here. Because we didn't set aside a village because we kind of couldn't. I have a lot of draws that can be good here. Sears, at least 3 Sears, maybe 4, and then 4 hostelries. I'm drawing 2 cards, so at least half the cards in there can save my turn. And I get to draw 2 of them. So our gains, we have 4 buy, which is pretty good, and then we have altar and 2 scepters, so we can't quite empty piles unless it's scepter. Scepter gain and play stuff. But we're kind of close. Now our opponent can theoretically like empty piles, but I just don't think they have the like cards in hand to do it. Maybe not the draw either, but it would involve like, oh right, you can't do much gain and play because you have to play a scepter first. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to play that hostelry if you don't have to. And you don't. Oh, can you do gain and play this way? You can, that's cool. Alright, that's important for us to note. Hey. Nice. Okay. We need to play all our hostelries. And we're going to want to play both our Margraves, so If anything, the seer is something we can set aside. So, alright. Can we win? Winning would look like gaining all the scepters and seers. So we can gain a scepter, draw it up, play 2 scepters, gaining 2 more scepters, use a 3rd scepter as a Margrave. 1, 2, 3. That leaves 2 scepters left in the supply. Unfortunately, just 2 in our hand. But potentially enough money and buys to empty lighthouses. So we have Animal Fair and Platinum, and that's enough to empty lighthouses. Alright, so let's count this one more time. So we have Altar, gaining 1 scepter. And now we have a total of 3 scepters in our deck. We use one of them to gain scepter. Use a second one to gain scepter. We use a third one to draw up 2 scepters. And we use them to gain the last 2 scepters. Now we have buys 2 Margraves, and the third one that we play with scepter, and then an Animal Fair. That's enough to empty lighthouses. So I think we have it. I think we have it. But we do need to play, terminal-wise, we need to play 2 Margraves, an Altar, and an Animal Fair. We don't have to play the gear. Okay. And in terms of trashing, we need to trash some stuff. I think we're good. Good to go. Okay, we have 4 cards to trash. We didn't need to play that lighthouse, but we did it anyway. We're protected. We can discard a card. That was a close one. Just barely had the resources we needed. We could have kept the lighthouse in hand, so that would have been 1 more card in hand. On to game 3. Get hostelry again. Okay. We don't have plus buy. But we do have Artificer and Kiln for extra gains. Hand size, not much. We can't really increase our hand size too much. Ooh, we can Overlord as Band of Misfits as Conspirator. Instant activation, right? That's pretty exciting. No attacks, so Lighthouse looks pretty whatever. Oh, is there no trashing? There are attacks. I overlooked Marauder, but it is technically an attack. Yeah, is there any trashing? No trashing. This is annoying. This is very annoying. And 4-3 is not pleasant. I could follow with the Marauder, but I've heard Marauder's a pretty bad card. I don't feel compelled to get it. Yeah, no trashing. Might want to play this pretty money-ish. That's what I'm feeling like. Double gear? Not the draw I wanted. I can't get a band. Can't get an Artificer. And it's not a great hand to get a Lighthouse either, but I guess we have to do it. It's really annoying. Oh, there is plus buy. Not that it matters much. Alright, now we can get ourselves something. I do like an Artificer. And this is very nice to see this Artificer, because we can top deck a Lighthouse. Impressive. I can look at the top two cards on my deck and see if I like them. Yeah, sure. Let's get a band now, maybe. I guess we could have gotten a hostelry there. I like Band of Misfits. Well, let's get a horse instead. play horse first. Um, it's pretty important that we find in a lighthouse. Okay. I mean, we might draw our ruin. Turn is this? Turn 7. I don't think I'm quite ready for province. I think I want either a hostelry with a bunch of horses, or I want an overlord. Overlord can play Kiln. There's some potential there. Let's go for it. Nice. Yeah, I'm ready to province now. Okay. Um, yeah, we don't need a lighthouse, so this artificer might not actually do anything. Let's go ahead and play survivors. Interesting. So, yeah, we can get to 8 here. I'm into it. I think Minionpawn maybe should have gotten road network instead of barracks. Definitely something I'm going to be considering. I missed the kiln entirely. This is not a great hand. Gear? Yeah, okay. If only we had plus actions. We could kiln this band of misfits. Alas. Not looking great. This looks pretty nice. Alright, question. Is there time for road network to pay off? Probably. We have a lot of gears. We can Dutchy dance pretty well. What are the odds? Ooh. It's really likely that we can hit 8. Can even top deck something. I'm second player, so getting... I don't know. Probably just top deck another lighthouse. I like the idea of playing both of these lighthouses. Make my next turn a little better. This is not the best hand I've ever had. But if our opponent buys any green, we get another card. We just need one more province, really, and then we're kind of golden. It's not gonna be easy, but we can do it. That is not great, but it is enough for a duchy. And we have enough for a duchy again, which puts us in a great spot. Even if our opponent can get 2 provinces in a row, it will not save them. Oh, well. Well, well, well. I think this will work. Uh, Alright, that's fine. It should do the trick. Alright. We got there. Alright, so with that, we advance to the semifinals, where we will be playing... I don't know. We'll be playing... Do we have a tab for this? Not on this page. We'll be playing somebody. Until then.